Assalamu alaikum class. This is your teacher, lecturer Asif here. I hope everything is fine on your side. A very warm welcome. Today we will be having our ninth lesson on writing skill and we will be learning to improve sentences by an activity known as step-by-step addition. So let's go ahead and apply this step-by-step addition activity to a few sentences. Here we have a very simple, or we might say a boring sentence. The boy crossed the bridge. Now, as the name indicates step-by-step addition, so we will be following certain steps to improve this sentence. And step one is that we will have to add an adjective in here, and we have made the simple boy, we have made it the brave boy. So after the first step, the sentence becomes the brave boy crossed the bridge. And in second step, we will be adding an adverb, for example swiftly, and the sentence then becomes the brave boy crossed the bridge swiftly. And then in the third step, we will be changing this verb crossed with a more powerful verb, and it is traversed. And now the sentence becomes, after the third step, the sentence becomes the brave boy traversed the bridge swiftly. And then in the fourth step, we will be adding a clause and a comma. For example, because his friends were caught in great trouble, the brave boy traversed the bridge swiftly. And in the fifth step, we will reorder the sentence. The sentence will become the brave boy traversed the bridge swiftly because his friends were in great trouble. And then in the sixth step, we will be dropping a clause somewhere in the middle of the sentence. In the previous step, in the step number 4, we have added a clause in the beginning of the sentence, but right now in our sixth step, we will be adding a clause which somewhere in the middle of the sentence. And here we can see the brave boy who knew well the values of friend traversed the bridge swiftly because his friends were in great trouble. And then in the last step, we may add a simile. For example, the brave boy who knew well the value of friend traversed the bridge swiftly as a tiger because his friends were in great trouble. As a tiger is a simile. So this is how we have made a simple sentence, the boy crossed the bridge, um, an improved sentence by following the activity of step-by-step addition. Let us apply this activity to another sentence. We have another sentence, the doctor checked the patient. We will be following the steps, and in the first step we are adding an adjective, and our sentence then becomes the compassionate doctor checked the patient. And in the second step we have to add an adverb, and we will be adding an adverb thoroughly, and the sentence becomes the compassionate doctor checked the patient thoroughly. And in the third step, we will change this verb checked with a more powerful verb. And for example, the compassionate doctor examined the patient thoroughly. And in the fourth step, we will be adding a comma and a clause and a comma, in fact, so that his diagnosis might be more reliable. The compassionate doctor examined the patient thoroughly. We will now reorder it, and the sentence becomes the compassionate doctor examined the patient thoroughly so that his diagnosis might be more reliable. And in the sixth step, we will be dropping in a clause somewhere in the middle of the sentence. The compassionate doctor, who always insisted on careful analysis, examined the patient thoroughly so that his diagnosis might be more reliable. And in the last step, we will be adding a simile. The compassionate doctor, who always insisted on careful analysis, examined the patient thoroughly so that his diagnosis might be as reliable as computerized reports. Now, this phrase, as reliable as computerized reports, this is a simile. So, by following these 7 steps, we have improved a simple sentence a lot. And this is how you can improve sentences by following this activity step by step addition. You people have been provided with a practice document and you are supposed to improve a few sentences by following step by step addition activity. This is all for today. Thank you so very much. See you in the class.